Well, the David Iery Foundation is bringing together former MLB players at their 6th annual Diamond Dinner to help raise money for spinal cord injury research.
And today, the president of the foundation, David Iery, joins us now to tell us his story and all about the upcoming event. David, we appreciate you jumping on here and joining us here today. Let's dig in on this event and how important it is to awareness and research and all that.
All right, I appreciate you guys having me on here today. And yeah, I actually suffered a spinal cord injury playing baseball my senior year of high school in East Carter. So yeah, it's been a passion of mine ever since to raise money for research and also to spread awareness about preventing spinal cord injuries because there's no cure for them.
So tell us about the event itself.
The event we are having September 7th at the Clarion North. We're doing a card show from 9 to 3. We'll have an autograph session from 12 to 2 with Jose Rio, which was the 1990 MVP for the Cincinnati Reds, the last one they've had. And Herm Winningham will be doing the autograph session. And then we start the dinner at 5 o'clock, and I'm bringing in 6 other former Major League players like Ron Oster, Johnny LeMaster, Al Oliver, Matt Ginter, the Winchester native, Daryl Cheney's flying in from Atlanta, and Lexington's own Doug Flynn will be there. So when you buy the ticket, you get all 6 of those players' autographs, 2 of them for each player that comes with a ticket with no charge.
Ooh, and I saw that there was a raffle. Tell me a little bit about the raffle.
Yeah, we do a lot of things like the raffle. We do a 50-50 split the pot, but also we have a silent auction and then a live auction where we bring in memorabilia from other former players and stuff and raffle some of the things off there. So there's a lot of stuff that goes on there, and we have a Q&A where you get to know the players and ask them questions. That's why it takes 3.5, 4 hours to do this banquet.
Yeah.
And you talked about a minute ago, you talked about the card show. I mean, that can get card enthusiasts from all around involved too. So it's an opportunity to come and look and mingle around with that too, right?
Yeah, it is. And of course, admission to the card show is free. So from 9 to 3, you don't pay anything unless you get the autograph of Jose and Herm Winningham there. And yeah, I mean, you got a lot of people that comes in. I think they're trying to set up like 80 tables. And if you want to sell your cards or come in and buy, Win City Card Shop there in Winchester is the one putting this on for the foundation. So you can reach out to them. But yeah, it's a really great event, the 6th annual. First time we've had it in Lexington, so we're trying to get the word out.
David, you talked about your spinal injury. Do you have any advice for some of the maybe students that are in high school playing baseball or about to play baseball and just nervous about this upcoming season?
Yeah, I talked to, I'm having 5 tournaments next year. I do a lot of tournaments throughout the state for high school kids. And I've got 5 tournaments next year, 20 schools across the state of Kentucky. And I actually talk to each athlete at these tournaments I have. So I talk to over 500 kids a year. And yeah, I mean, it's basically #1 reason for spinal cord injuries, car accidents. So, you need to wear your seatbelt, which doesn't save you all the time, but it helps prevent them. #2 is falls. So, deer hunting, falling out of a stand or putting on a roof, you got to tie off. The 3rd reason is domestic violence. And I tell these kids, you don't do anything head first, not even in a relationship. Make sure you know what you're getting into. Of course, the 4th reason is sports. So, I try to warn the kids ahead of time, not just baseball related stuff, even though baseball is the #1 reason for head and face injuries. But, it's real life. I mean, we try to teach a life lesson.
All right, David, we appreciate you and sharing a little part of you here today as well. You can get tickets by scanning that QR code, get all the information there. It's going on at the Clarion Hotel Conference Center here in Lexington. Thanks so much for being with us here.